Tyler Henry, the young clairvoyant who has become a household name through his television presence, is a man defined by contrasts, extraordinary ability and extraordinary vulnerability. From a tender age, he demonstrated a gift few could comprehend. Yet this same gift exposed him to profound isolation, ridicule, and responsibility far beyond his years. Beneath the public facade of confidence and insight lies a man confronting mortality, family secrets, and the limits of his own body. His journey is not merely about psychic abilities or fame. It is a story of resilience, sacrifice, and navigating the fragile boundary between life and death, while striving to offer hope to others. Tyler's story asks an enduring question: what does it cost to bear gifts that demand so much of both the mind and the body? Early premonitions and childhood awakening. At just 10 years old, Tyler experienced an event that would forever mark his life. One night in Hanford, California, he woke with a deep certainty that his grandmother had passed away. Acting on this instinct, he alerted his mother, only to have the premonition confirmed minutes later via phone from his father. This early experience was not merely a supernatural moment. It set the stage for a life defined by acute sensitivity to unseen realities. From this moment, Tyler began perceiving things that ordinary people could not, including visions and messages that profoundly disrupted his sense of normalcy. The immediate impact was psychological. He became painfully aware of how different he was from his peers. The childhood awakening of his psychic ability would shape both his personal identity and his career path, introducing him early to isolation, curiosity, and the weight of responsibility. Isolation and social challenges. Tyler's remarkable abilities set him apart in a world that prizes conformity. At school, his classmates labeled him a freak or a monster, forcing him into social withdrawal to protect his fragile sense of self. The isolation was compounded by the local religious community, where his openness about his spiritual insights and sexuality drew harsh condemnation. This double marginalization created a profound internal struggle. Tyler understood his uniqueness, but had no framework to reconcile it with societal expectations. Such early experiences of judgment and rejection not only shaped his character, but also informed his empathy for those grappling with loss or marginalization. The young clairvoyant began to learn, even in adolescence, that extraordinary gifts often come with extraordinary costs, including loneliness, scrutiny, and the burden of navigating skepticism and disbelief. A path toward care and healing. Despite these challenges, Tyler initially sought a conventional way to integrate into society. He pursued hospice nursing, aiming to support terminally ill patients and offer comfort in moments of profound vulnerability. His choice reflected an innate empathy that had been nurtured by both his psychic abilities and his personal experiences of isolation. For Tyler, nursing was a tangible way to channel his sensitivity into healing, allowing him to reconcile his gift with a socially meaningful vocation. He aspired to make ordinary people's lives gentler and more bearable in the face of death, emphasizing care, presence, and compassion. This path illustrated his early desire to transform personal insight into service, demonstrating that even before fame or public recognition, Tyler's life had been oriented toward helping others navigate loss and uncertainty. Emergence as a public psychic. After recovering, Tyler began offering free readings in his community, gradually gaining a reputation for accuracy and empathy. Word spread quickly, attracting attention from television producers in Hollywood. Despite his local fame, Tyler faced opposition from conservative figures in his hometown, who dismissed his abilities as trickery or theatrics. This tension underscored the paradox of his existence. He had a gift that could inspire and heal, yet society often responded with skepticism, criticism, or hostility. Tyler's early public emergence illustrates the duality of recognition and scrutiny, an enduring theme throughout his life. By stepping into the spotlight, he accepted the responsibility of guiding others while navigating the personal cost of public judgment, establishing a foundation for the high-profile career that would eventually bring him worldwide fame. Uncovering family secrets. Tyler's exploration of psychic insight soon became deeply personal. In 2021, his mother Teresa took a DNA test, revealing that the woman she had always known as her mother, Stella Guidry, was not biologically related to her. This revelation initiated a complex and emotionally devastating investigation into Teresa's origins, uncovering criminal histories and possible child trafficking associated with Stella Guidry. For Tyler, these discoveries were profoundly destabilizing. The person who had been a foundational presence in his family life was, in reality, a stranger with a dark past. The process required confronting the fragility of identity, trust, and familial bonds. Tyler and his mother traveled to New Orleans to piece together Teresa's real family history, resulting in emotionally charged reunions. This personal journey highlighted the intersection of his psychic gifts with the harsh realities of human deception, trauma, and resilience, health battles and medical challenges. While navigating family revelations, Tyler faced a series of life-threatening health crises. A collapsed lung in 2020 necessitated emergency care, signaling the dangerous toll of overwork and mental strain. By 2025, severe neurological symptoms forced him to undergo 3 complex brain surgeries within 6 months, including procedures to remove a colloid cyst compressing his brain. These interventions left lasting physical and cognitive impacts, including memory loss, impaired motor function, and long-term neurological vulnerability. Tyler's body became a fragile vessel, constantly demanding medical supervision and careful rehabilitation. Despite these immense challenges, he remained committed to his work, balancing recovery with public appearances. His journey through health crises underscores the fragility of human endurance, particularly when juxtaposed with the demands of fame and the responsibility to others. Public scrutiny and skepticism. Even as Tyler faced life-threatening challenges, his career remained under intense scrutiny. Critics accused him of relying on cold reading or researching clients prior to sessions, questioning the legitimacy of his psychic abilities. High-profile cases, including readings involving NFL player Michael Sam and Alan Thicke, were cited as examples of potential missteps, fueling public skepticism. This ongoing criticism added psychological strain, requiring Tyler to navigate not only physical recovery, but also the emotional weight of doubt and controversy. Despite this, he maintained a focus on his clients' well-being rather than seeking to appease skeptics. The tension between public perception and personal mission illustrates the ongoing challenge of living authentically while under public scrutiny, a recurring theme in the lives of gifted individuals. Legacy and spiritual philosophy. Through both personal tragedy and professional achievement, Tyler Henry has developed a spiritual philosophy centered on death, transition, and empathy. His 2026 book emphasizes that death is not an end, but a passage, offering solace grounded in personal experience. Tyler's legacy extends beyond his celebrity, reflecting a life dedicated to easing grief and connecting people with their lost loved ones. His story challenges conventional notions of success, highlighting resilience, compassion, and the transformative potential of personal suffering. Even with an uncertain future and declining health, Tyler remains steadfast in his mission, demonstrating that meaningful work often comes at the intersection of extraordinary gifts and extraordinary sacrifice. Conclusion: triumph through adversity. Tyler Henry's life at 29 is a study in resilience, courage, and purpose. From a child confronting death and ridicule to a young adult facing multiple life-threatening surgeries, he has consistently chosen to transform personal hardship into service for others. His journey bridges the supernatural and the deeply human, illustrating how extraordinary abilities can coexist with vulnerability, doubt, and physical limitation. Tyler's story is not simply one of fame or controversy. It is a testament to the human spirit, the capacity to endure, and the moral courage to use one's gifts to heal and console. Through immense personal cost, Tyler has become a symbol of perseverance, demonstrating that even in the shadow of mortality, the human will to bring hope and meaning remains unbroken.